Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to your baby. Yes, happy Monday, you guys. I have to pump myself up because y'all know I hate Monday. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you very much for clicking on my video. I'm so glad you got recommended or however it happened. I'm glad you stumbled upon it. I'm glad you took the time to click on it and watch it. I don't take that for granted. For everybody that's already subscribed and been watching me, thank you very much. Thank you for rocking with your girl. Like, share, comment. That's it, you guys. That's it. Oh, that ain't it. Watch the videos and the ads till the end. Yes, thank you so much. And turn that subscribe letter word, turn it gray, y'all, because it don't cost nothing. That's it. That's it, y'all. That is it. So today, this morning, I've started drinking my. Y'all, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really trying hard. It's hard. Okay, so this is day one again for the 5th time that I'm gonna start trying to do what I need to do. Have some self-control. You know, it's so hard. So I got my protein drink, and I'm really trying. I have to have self-control. It's just so hard. And I also want to let you know I got some menu stuff lined up for some more cooking videos, because I haven't did a cooking video probably in a month, maybe. Yeah. So I got to get my cooking videos back on, and it's costly, because when I do a recipe, because I don't have a big family, so I don't have a lot of stuff in my cabinets. I keep seasonings because I love to cook, so my cabinets are full of different spices. But when I do a meal, I have to buy everything because I don't cook a lot at home anymore. And I love to cook, you guys. I've been cooking since I was a little girl. Okay. And I inquired a lot of different recipes, and I make up stuff. The recipes that I kind of like make up and throw together, I'm going to write it down, and I want to start journaling it, to maybe one day I can write a book or something. I don't know. Sky's the limit. I can't limit myself, but I am going to start back cooking. But it's just that, look, I'm keeping it 100. My money been funny. Okay. My money's funny. And when I cook, I have to have all the ingredients. I have to have everything, you know. So, yeah. But I do got some menus and lined up for, for some more videos, some different recipes that I haven't cooked in a long time that I wanna do. And you guys, it's December, and it's hard time for me because every December, my personal tradition, I make gumbo. And every year I make it, and I bring a big bowl to my dad, or my dad come get a big bowl, because I cook it Louisiana style, the way, he was, the way he like it. And so it's kind of hard for me. I didn't make none last year, but it's kind of hard for me because just thinking about cooking it might make me cry, And then, shout out to my friend. Her birthday is this month, and wanted to talk to her and say happy birthday. Look, you guys, so she knows who she is, but, just random thoughts today. I seen something on YouTube that kind of got me a little disturbed. First thing I seen, this didn't really disturb me. This made me raise my eyebrows. This was my eyebrow raiser. I was watching Choice TV, and he was saying that one of his videos got taken down. And he was really upset. He even got a picture. He had a picture of the CEO of YouTube all there. He was mad. And so I clicked on it, you know. And his video was very controversial. And he was talking about his feelings about white women wearing French braids, wearing braids in their hair. And it's his platform. He was just being very transparent and talking about his feelings and the roots behind it and all this stuff behind braids and behind our culture and behind French braids. And he was telling us what the video said, because the video is down, that, you know, he was saying that he don't think that they should wear them. And he had a strong opinion about it. Well, the video went viral. It was huge. Okay. And unless you screenshotted it, it's floating. It's not out there anymore. Okay. And he got a lot of feedback behind, a lot of comments from both sides. I mean, it was big. It was very so he got not only did they take the video down, he was on punishment for a week. He couldn't put up any more videos. So what he was talking about the new rules, we know about the new rules, about the guidelines, but also he was saying, and I had to go back and read it for myself, that anything, basically the CEO wants YouTube to be like Nickelodeon. Okay, just straight up G rated. Okay, the mukbangers are kind of safe. Okay, mukbangers and vloggers and people like that are kind of safe, but people, gossip channels, the gossip channels and all that, they're not safe. Okay, you have to really watch what you say. If you have a subject that you want to talk about, and it's gonna, if it creates a big controversy, that can be taken down, and you could get in trouble for that. They're getting really, 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 really strict. So be careful on your topics that you talk about. Be careful on the words that you use that can cause controversy as well. And then I also found out on the guidelines, I didn't understand it, so I started going on YouTube to read up about it. But if they don't like your channel, like if they don't like your channel, they could just take it down, because if it has to be advertisement, they have to be able to gain money from advertisement. Okay, it has to be to advertisement. What word am I looking for? Advertisement, happy. I mean, not happy. You know, it has to be for the advertisers. It's about them. Okay, if your content is not suitable for advertising, then, or even if you don't cuss, if you just have a regular channel like mine, if they feel like I'm not going to make them any money, you know, if you don't get a lot of views and a lot of people they're getting rid of all these little small channels. Okay. And it's about money. It's about them making money. And it's about the advertisers being able to come onto your channel. And if you're talking about stuff that is risque, then you are risking your channel. Okay. So yeah, Choice TV, he was talking about his video, and he was talking about different stuff that's going on, how they can just shut your channel down if they don't like it, if it ain't making no money for them, if it ain't bringing in no revenue. And you know, he was just talking. So you guys, so be careful if you're out there and you're doing topics. Be careful on your topics. Be careful on, let me turn my light back on. Hold on for a minute. Okay, I'm back, you guys. So be careful on your topics. Be careful on, your topics, basically, because you will get in trouble. They ain't playing. They shutting channels down, and his topics are usually very controversial. You know, he has a lot of controversy. He has good topics. He has damn good topics. So anyway, on to something else I seen. This disturbed me. This really kind of almost brought tears to my eyes. It's like this lady and her music. Hold on for a minute. This lady and her music. Guys. So I seen something else on there that kind of brought tears to my eyes. There are so many broken people in this world, and a lot of people don't have anyone to talk to. Okay, and so they choose to get on social media and just air out their whole family business. Now, you guys know, I talk about subjects. I talk about my experiences. I talk about things. But when I talk about things, I don't give any names, and I don't go into the situation wholeheartedly. Okay. I don't go into the situation, okay, but I might talk around certain things and say certain things, but I always come back with some kind of, not really a solution, but just some kind of advice or something. But I don't air out. I mean, I got some stuff I could air out if I wanted to air some stuff out. I don't do that. But I use my situation as an example for things, and sometimes people, they know who it's about, but you guys don't. You know what I'm saying? I have almost 1,600 subscribers, and most of my subscribers are out of state. Y'all don't know me. So if I do talk about a situation, only that one person know who I'm talking about. And it's not that, and I don't go into detail what anything is. So nobody knows. Like, I didn't heard, I'm a private person. Don't nobody even know who I'm talking about. Look, I'm rambling because I'm just had a thought about someone. Anyway. So this person on YouTube, aired out, talked about her mama, talked about her brother, her sister, her auntie. Talked about her whole entire family. Mama, daddy, sister, brother. Aired out everything. And it's like, if you can talk about your family, I'm scared of you. I'm frightened. And I don't think that I could never, ever trust anyone that can talk about their mama on social media. Okay, I can see you venting with other family members, talking about a situation that happened with you and your mama, or you're talking to your girlfriend or your homeboy about something your mama or your daddy did that hurt you and you upset, and you're talking privately. And you're venting and you're letting your emotions out and you're talking. That's different. But to get on social media, as big as YouTube is, okay, and just talk about her. Talk about how she stank. Talk about how her underwear be dirty. Talk to other family members about how nasty she is and how her breath stink and how she don't take a bath and how she always sleeping around. I mean, just, oh. It was horrible. I mean, then she got on her daddy, said her daddy wasn't SHIT, because I'm trying to watch my language. She said her daddy wasn't, okay. Talking about daddy wasn't about nothing. Okay, he never could keep a job. When she talked about her sister. She talked about her brother. Talked about their business. I mean, she talked about her family like they wasn't nothing. And I was just like, oh my God. Yeah, I watched it, y'all. Okay. I did. I watched it. I don't really have a life, okay? So I'll be on watching, okay? Analyzing, thinking. And I was watching her while she was doing it. Yes, I was watching. Yeah, she hit a little funny. Some things she said was kind of funny. Because I find humor in everything. She wasn't laughing. She was crying. Okay. But I started analyzing her when she was talking. And she's broken. And she's been carrying a lot of pain from her childhood all the way to her adulthood. She's been carrying this on. And apparently, she has not given thought to seeing a therapist. So, this is her therapy. Okay? This is what she does. And, she talked about how her family seen a video. Okay. And she doesn't care. She doesn't care. So what I analyzed when I was watching her, she's very broken. Very hurt. And she don't know how to talk to them. Because I was reading some of the comments and somebody said, have you tried to talk to your family? Or why would you get on here, air your dirty laundry out? I mean, she got a lot of bad comments. I mean, like, why would you get on here and talk about your family? And, and that's your mother. And I don't care what happened. I mean, she got a lot of comments. I was reading them. I mean, a lot. They were saying, why would you get on here and talk about your mother? At the end of the day, that's still your mother. You talk about your father. If both of your parents was to die, all you would have is your siblings, your brothers and your sisters. I mean, she was just, the comments was lit up. Okay. And I was reading the comments. And apparently, for them to say all that in the comments and for her to be on here like this, I don't think she ever thought about counseling. I don't know if anybody talked to her about it, but she held all this stuff inside. Something happened over the holidays that made this resurface. It was already laying dormant. She was already heard about it. I'm quite sure she didn't talk to friends and her other little friends and stuff about it. I'm quite sure she has. But for her to blow up, get upset, and come on and make a video and was talking about her, it was so hurtful and sad to see that. Like, to get on here, you might as well just go get you I guess she did get her a bullhorn and said that. I mean, I just, talk to your girlfriend. Talk to one of your homegirls, but why so we as people, we are so broken. And she is not the only one. I don't need no light. She is not the only one. Or do I? No. She is not the only one that's broken. She is not there are so many broken people out there. You get in relationships with people and they're not completely honest. As you guys get together, as you're married and you're together, you start learning things. That's when you really get to know somebody, when you live with them. Date and move in. And I know I am not promoting fornication. I'm not. But this day and age, y'all need to live together. Before you need to live together before you sign those papers. Okay? Because for one, any bills he owe, down to child support, anything, in California, it's community property. You marry somebody, you take on all their bills. Okay? You take them all on. Okay? You find out who a person is and who they are when you live with them. You find out who they are when you live with them. And if you can make it through that, then that's a wonderful thing. If you can make it through that. But we get with people that are broken. And sometimes they are so broken. It takes somebody strong, a loving person that you really, truly love you to help you get through that. Get through that. You have to really love that person to get through that. You really do. You really do. You have to really love a person to get through that. And it was just sad. I mean, the things that she was saying. I mean, her just talking about that she stink and don't take it back. I mean, she was hitting below the belt. That's your mama. Why would you hit below the belt on your mama? I'm scared of people like that. You can hurt your mama. You can hurt your family. If you could talk about your sister to your friends, if you could talk about your sister to people, I'm scared of you. If you could do that to them, I'm afraid of what you can do to me. You guys need to watch people and their actions and the things they do. If they just telling you everybody's business, if you got a friend and every time you talk to that friend, she's always keeping you informed on everybody else that y'all know, best believe when you're not around, you're part of that conversation when you're not around. Those other people are knowing about you too. Yes, they are. Don't think you too good to not to be talked about. Okay? You're not. Okay? Watch how people do. If they always talking, you'll be the subject too. You'll be the subject. We have to watch people's actions and watch what they do. Because if they can do it to somebody else, they can definitely do it to you. You know, and I just think it's sad. And I feel bad for the young lady. She's broken, and I hope she gets some help. I hope she takes that video down. I hope nobody screenshotted it. I don't think they would. That's not really worth screenshotting. It wasn't like a funny video or something like that. Unless maybe one of her family members seen it and wanted to keep it for evidence or whatever. But I hope she takes it down. It was absolutely disrespectful. It was absolutely, and I understand how she feel, but it was totally wrong. I mean, and sad. I mean, it really brought tears to my eyes, you guys. But I'm not going to go on with this. If you're broken out there, you know, you guys, it's okay to talk to someone, talk to a counselor, go to a therapy group, go to a meeting, pray by yourself, talk to yourself. Look in the mirror, just talk to yourself. If you have that one friend that you could talk to them, you know, until you get the courage and the strength to talk to your family members. You know, reach out to them. You know, if you really care, you'll reach out. If they want to be stubborn and not want to reach back out and want to hold a grudge and hold, get mad and all that, it's nothing else you can do. You done all you can do. At least you know in your heart you tried. At least you know in your heart that you really cared about the relationship. You really valued it. They just didn't value it the same. Many times somebody can stay mad and upset and frowned all up and stay in that little stubbornness way. You don't need that. You don't need that, you guys. But if you are going through that, if you know you tried, it's all you can do. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get mad at yourself for trying. You reach out and they don't. You draw back a nub. Don't feel bad for trying, because you know what your intentions are. You know where your heart is. You know your intentions. But I encourage you not to get on social media and do that. Pray about it. Give it to God. Give it to whoever you believe in. Write it down, bury it in the ground. Okay? You can't hold on to the past, though. Eventually, we have to let that go. You can't move forward if you looking backwards. How you gonna walk this way, put your head this way? So how you gonna move if you don't see where you're going? You can't see in front of you if you're still looking behind you. You can't move forward. You can't elevate your life if you're still back there. You got to move forward. I know it hurts. I got things. I know I do. But we can't hold on to it. We got to let it go. We got to find peace with it. We have to find peace with it. We have to find peace with it. We have to find peace with it, you guys. We do. But that's it, you guys. That's it that I want to talk about today. Just some random thoughts. That's it. And some random encouraging words like I do. You know how I do. So look here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. You already know what I always say. Hold your head up. Keep your chest out. Don't walk around with your nose all stuck in the air. Don't walk around with your nose down, with your head on low. Okay? Don't let nobody steal your joy that you worked so hard to get. And don't you steal nobody else's joy. You don't know if they worked hard to get theirs. Okay? Because you feeling the way you feeling. Okay? Keep a smile on your face regardless of what you're going through. It'll make you feel better. Okay? And I will see you in the next video. Peace.